Hey kids, today I'm going to be talking about the slippery slope fallacy. Also, this is not me doing my project last minute because that is not okay. I promise. I'm doing this at a reasonable time. Okay, so let's jump into it. Or that way? One of the ways. You'll see in just a second. I can't do editing, so just bear with me, please. Alrighty, so this is my title page, Slippery Slope by the Queen. Vote for Me for Wonderball by Esmeralda Angel. Okay, let's get started. You may ask yourself, what even is slippery slope? And another term for slippery slope is a domino effect. And what it is, it's when you make a comparison with two subjects and they have more differences than similarities. So say, I got in a car crash today because it's raining. Those two subjects have nothing to do with each other and it happened just because it happened. So here's one of my examples, and it's a scenario that I feel like we can all kind of relate to. So it says, you take a pack of gum to class. Your friend James sees this and asks if you can give him a piece. To which you reply, I'm sorry, James, but I can't. If I give you a piece, then others will ask, and I have to give them one as well. If that happens, then before you know it, I'll have to give everyone in the class a piece of gum. Then there will be none left for me. And realistically, maybe two more kids will ask you, and even if that's the case, be a man and say no to James and everyone else who asks you for a piece of gum if you don't want to give them a piece of gum. It's not your fault that they have nasty, stinky breath. But in all seriousness, the entire class won't ask you for your piece of gum because more likely another kid or two, maybe three, will also have a pack of gum to share. Okay, so the next part of the video is my video example, but I just didn't want to kind of just transition to it, so this is my, transition to my transition. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing because it's really late at night, but it's only 10 o'clock, and that's late for me. But anyways, this is my video example for slippery slope.
When your cable company keeps you on hold, you get angry. When you get angry, you go blow off steam. When you go blow off steam, accidents happen. When accidents happen, you get an eye patch. When you get an eye patch, people think you're tough. When people think you're tough, people want to see how tough. And when people want to see how tough, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
So as you can tell in the video, it started with a guy literally on the phone for a while because he was waiting for the cable guy. And then it dramatically changed to this guy in a ditch. But maybe if this guy had DirecTV, no promo, none of this would have happened. But this is kind of like the idea of a slippery slope. If A happens, then B, then C, then C, then D, and et cetera, if you kind of get what I'm trying to say. But this dramatically changed just because of one scenario. And let's be real, none of this would have happened. Like, in reality, this ain't real. But this is for school, so it has to be real, right? Okay, so this is my other example, and it says, lost your pen equals no pen equals no notes equals no studying equals fail equals no diploma equals no work equals no money equals no food equals skinny equals ugly equals no love equals no marriage equals no children equals alone equals depressed equals sickness equals death. Lesson, don't lose your pen, you'll die. So kind of like what I've been trying to say this whole time is you take one thing and you blame it on other things and dramatically change it into something that probably won't even be relevant. I think about like this all the time, but in reality, it's not the biggest. Like, ask for someone else for a pen, use a pencil, take pictures. We all have technology nowadays. But this is kind of the idea of what I'm trying to say of like slippery slope. You take one thing and you dramatize it into something bigger. Alrighty, and this is my works cited page. That means I'm done. I'm done with this project that I didn't do last minute. Woo! Okay, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bye.